Hey there, retro gaming fans. Welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a while, but today we are diving into the past and uncovering some forgotten retro games that deserve a glorious comeback. With the Sega Genesis releasing so many great games like Golden Axe, Shinobi, and others as well, and of course the Nintendo Switch 2 will be coming out very soon as well, we're here to dive in to see which games I think the top 5 should be to be coming back with a glorious comeback. So whether you're a seasoned gamer or a newbie to the retro scene, these hidden gems are sure to spark some serious nostalgia. So grab some popcorn and let's get started. Our first forgotten treasure is Alex Kidd in Miracle World for the Sega Master System. Released in 1986, this game was Sega's answer to Mario. With its charming graphics, quirky levels, and rock, paper, scissors boss battles, Alex Kidd quickly became a fan favorite. But sadly, it didn't get sequels it deserved. Imagine a modern remake with updated graphics and new levels. Now that would be something. Alex Kidd was such a great game for the Sega Master System that I wish that Sega would have not just stopped making games after their obviously dismissal Sega Dreamcast. If they would have kept on, I know Alex Kidd would have come out with another game. But with Sega bringing out all these games that from the past and remaking them, hopefully Alex Kidd makes that list. We do know that they have gotten the rights for Eternal Champions, Kid Chameleon, and others as well. So hopefully Alex Kidd just make that little list on there. But next up, we have Little Samson on the NES, a hidden gem that slipped under many gamers' radar. Released in 1992, this platformer featured beautiful graphics, tight controls, and unique character abilities. Despite its brilliance, it faded into obscurity. A comeback with enhanced graphics and new gameplay mechanics would definitely put it back on the map. Little Samson was one of those games that honestly was weird. You had your choice between 4 people. It was I think a golem rock type person, almost like the Thing. You had a dragon, you had a mouse, and you obviously had, Little Samson. Imagine that game now that you could choose between 4 different characters. Imagine the graphics that will look like of dragon trying to fly and attack people, or you can turn into the rock creature, or turn into the mouse to go into the little crevices and all that. That would be great, and I think that's something that we need. We need these type of games that we've loved so much from the past, and that's a game that was forgotten. I think I want to play that on stream one day and see how the game was, for the NES and how it is now. Moving on, let's talk about Panzer Dragoon Saga for the Sega Saturn. This RPG had a captivating story, stunning visuals, and innovative gameplay. Sadly, it was released during the decline of the Sega Saturn, and many gamers never got to experience its greatness. Imagine a remake on the current gen consoles, epic battles, and unforgettable storyline reimagined for today. I think Panzer Dragoon, we need an RPG like that. I know we've had Visions of Mana, which is obviously Secrets of Mana's release, from what came out. And we've been getting a lot of remakes like Final Fantasy and other games as well. And even some remasters or mods that have come out. We played Final Fantasy 9 with a mod on it. We've had the pixel remaster for Final Fantasy 6 that we played as well. I think this would be a pretty cool game to be coming out. I never had the privilege of playing it. I wasn't a fan of the Sega Saturn when it came out, even though I'm a huge Sega fan, but I would love to play the original and I would love to play a remake of it as well. There is one game that a lot of people have been telling me to play recently when we finished Final Fantasy 6, and it's no other than Earthbound on the Super Nintendo. While it has a cult following today, it was largely overlooked upon its initial release in 1995. Its quirky humor, unique setting, and memorable characters make it a game worth revisiting. A modern-day revival with updated graphics and new content would be a dream come true for fans old and new. Earthbound's a game that, yes, I did play when I was younger, and it is on the Nintendo Game Store, and obviously a lot of people have been telling me you have to play this game when you're doing Final Fantasy 6, and I think I will jump into the RPG of that game. People don't really know the game and understand what it's all about. I would love for Nintendo to come out with this instead of remaking Donkey Kong and all these games. Give us something that we kind of will enjoy. And I think Earthbound will be one of those games that will be just perfect for all of us to enjoy. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one because a lot of people didn't like this game. It was very, very weird. But let's not forget about Echo the Dolphin for the Sega Genesis. Released in 1992, this game stood out with its mesmerizing underwater world, challenging gameplay, and hauntingly beautiful soundtrack. Despite its uniqueness, Echo's adventures haven't seen a modern remake. A comeback with stunning underwater graphics and enhanced gameplay mechanics would be truly breathtaking. It's funny because we just talked about before that we have the rights to Eternal Champions and the rights to Kid Chameleon from Sega to remake those games as well in the future. If these remakes are coming out shortly, do good. I think Echo the Dolphin was another game that they had the trademark for, so we could be seeing a remake for Echo the Dolphin. I would love to play it. Look, the first one was weird because you just jumped around and started beating little fishes with your nose. You're like hitting them with the nose like that, and then like you're just like pecking at them. But it was fun as hell, and I think that would be a great game to like, you know, to play as well. So I mean, I want us to know, which one would you love remake? At any retro game, we can go up to, you know, Sega Dreamcast. We'll go to Sega Dreamcast. Anything for Sega Dreamcast below. Which game would you love to see remade out there, right? And there you have it, folks. 5 forgotten retro games that absolutely deserve a comeback, and these are my personal 5 favorite ones out there. All right, I've asked you which ones you want to enjoy, but if you enjoy down this trip down memory lane, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and the notification button so you guys know when I will be live on stream playing some retro games every Thursday and RPG games on the weekends. As you all know, I want to give you guys a shout out for everything you guys have done for me, and guess what? Until next time, guys, game on.